Alright, we are heading back. It is 11 past midnight right now in Scottsdale, heading back home. And it was good to get back out on the scene of networking. I mean, that networking's been a foundational piece of my life, and the minor success that I've acquired, or like many accomplishments that I've had over the last year and a half or so, has been largely the nucleus of all of that has been networking and relationships. And I really haven't done much of that at all as of recent. As you guys can see on the page, it's pretty much just me in the house all day, just working if I'm not flying to a client. So it was good to get back in the game, but also it was a nice bit of a refresher, as knowing that if you don't do something for a while, you're not as good at it. I considered myself to be a very, very strong networker. Like, that was one of the skill sets I think was my highest, networking. And I'm used to going very well, being able to meet anybody in the room and everybody in the room and foster a really good relationship off the back of it. This was the first event that I'd gone to first event that I didn't speak at that I went to in over 6 months, I think. Might have even been since February. But it was kind of like a friendly slap in the face that I'm not as good at always. Has to be something that's sharpened. So it was good, but it was also what I'm most happy about and proud of is, like, when I got to the event today. I mean, it was the same event as yesterday, where I choke and almost die, and obviously that was a bit of a scene. But I got there, and four out of the first 6 people that I talked with were, "Oh, dude, you good, bro? You're gonna die." Like just kind of giving me a bit of shit about the whole choking situation. And I got there probably the worst time, because I worked until about 2 p.m. today. Got a lot of stuff done. Got ahead because it's Saturday, so there's not a load of messages that I still have to reply to right now, only a few. And I got to the event at 3:30. It turns out 3 to 5 was the transitional period from working and workshopping to the night party. So I got there at actually the worst time. People were kind of dispersing, couldn't really hold a bunch of meaningful conversations. I debated just leaving. I was like, this is fucking maybe this just isn't my event. Maybe this just isn't maybe I'm just not doing a good job. But I forced myself to stay in the game, keep shaking hands, and just going up and talking to people, and ended up very, very good. Got to meet some great people. Some people will be able to help out with social media, but overall just meeting more awesome people, because I think networking, I love networking so much. I love meeting new people and just getting to connect. But it ended up going really well. Met some big heavy hitters, and met 2 gentlemen from Syracuse, of all places, which was cool. You don't see that too much out here. In fact, I've never met anyone from Syracuse out here. So ended up being a really good event, and then went to a political charity event that I got invited to. I'm not a political dude at all. I personally don't vote. But it was I don't know exactly who it was for, but one of the congressmen or senators or stuff that's out of Phoenix, our Arizona representative, and sorry, just merging right here. Driving is more important. One of the Arizona senators was hosting an event. I think it was a senator or a congressman or something. And my friend Spencer, who I met back in Medellin last year, who we've gotten the privilege to link up a couple times this past year, it was cool. He invited me to that event, and we had a good time there. So got to meet a couple folks there as well. A few politicians, which is cool. It's interesting how politics works. It's a very fake dynamic, I notice, in any of the political events that I've gone to, or people I meet that are in politics. It's very put on a face, shake hands, be nice, and then talk shit immediately about the person you were just talking to that looked like you were being friendly with. I personally don't involve myself at all in that. I think that if your life, if your mental state gets altered by who gets elected into office, which is objectively out of your control, then there's other issues to be addressed. So I try to stay out of it. But it was a cool event. Got to meet some cool people there as well. And it was good to see Spencer. We went out to, the reason why I'm out so late is Spencer and I went to dinner, Culinary Dropout, my go-to when anyone's here in Scottsdale. So it was a good time. I'm about as caught up on work as I can be. I got a relative good night's sleep last night, and tomorrow we'll need to hit the gas a bit as well. Get a lot of work done, have a film session, and it'll be fun. Enjoy it. Either way, I think that's about the updates for today. I'll be home in a bit, and